Hello, ladies and fellow YouTubers. This is Brent coming in with a quick update. I don't even know how to really tell, but I have some really good news, as I would hope you could assume. I did, 2 days ago, got my first BFP since my last pregnancy in May. Of course, me and my fiance Jacob are so excited. This is actually my 5th week of the pregnancy, and I've been feeling really good. I actually found out later than I guess I could have. I didn't test straight away. I was just thinking, my period's late. My cycles are usually long, so it'll come, in a few days, and I really wasn't worried about it. I was actually sick this past month with a cold, so I had to take cold medicine. Not sure if that had anything to do with it or not, but I did take NyQuil, Mucinex, cough drops, and then of course I had also taken the soy isoflavones on cycle days 3 through 7. I took 200 milligrams. I picked it up at Walmart. I think it was like $6 for the entire bottle of the soy, and I honestly believe that definitely contributed to it, considering we have been trying to become pregnant for 6 previous months and no luck. And then the very, very, very first month going on the soy, it just magically, happened, and everything fell into place. And yeah, I'm not sure if it had anything to do with the cold medications that I was taking as well, but I feel so blessed and just so lucky that it's finally happened. I feel like we tried for so long for this, and I'm thrilled, and my fiance is thrilled. We're both a little nervous because we have had a previous miscarriage, but we are both very hopeful and just so excited. And I have my first prenatal checkup tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. And so I'm going to be going to that, and I will post another update just as soon as possible and let you guys know how it went. I did already go in to the doctor and have some blood work done. On the day that I found out that I was actually pregnant, I went and had some blood drawn, and they did test my HCG quantitative levels, and the nurse called me this morning and told me that everything came back great, that my hormone levels are really high, and that everything was looking really good. So that was great news, and I've just been kind of, on cloud 9 all day about it. I have kept this a secret. We have only shared the news with my best friend Katie. I kind of refuse to tell anyone else just yet because, we did have a miscarriage back in the spring, and I just don't want to have to untell everyone again. I do realize that it would be great, if people were there for the support if something, did happen again. However, I just don't think I want to put everybody through all that emotional struggle, with me. That's something I feel like, I'd rather kind of keep a little more private this time, because I have basically told everybody I knew, we were so excited and thrilled. We were just through the moon, that we were pregnant the first time, and I never even dreamed of the possibility of a miscarriage happening. So when it happened, it was really a reality check, and just, anything can happen at any moment, and you just never know. And I don't want to have to regret, telling people too early, like how I felt last time. I don't want to have to untell anyone, and I don't want everyone to, have to feel that upset with me. If I'm going to feel that upset, then I would rather just, privately feel that way with my fiance and my best friend. And I feel like they would really, be the ones who were there for me for the most part anyway, and they would be the biggest comfort for me. So I just, kept it really simple this time, and I'm only letting them know for the entire first trimester, this is going to be a secret. So I did little due date calculators and whatnot online, and they did come back telling me that I would be due on July 10th or July 11th of 2012, and that's really exciting for me. My first trimester would be over at the beginning of January, so right after Christmas we'll be telling the family the great news. You know, as long as everything goes according to plan and everything goes well, we'll be telling both of our families and all our friends, you know, the great news. As soon as we make it past the first trimester and everything goes smoothly. I am so excited for my doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I just hope that, you know, everything goes well, and I just have my fingers crossed for a healthy pregnancy and, you know, a healthy baby. And I just have been wanting it so bad for so long that it's really, like, hard to believe that it's happened. I'm still kind of in shock about it myself a little bit. Not really sure, I guess, like, you know, I don't want to get too excited too fast and then kind of have, you know, my hopes up and, you know, something happens. I don't know, I am though. I'm so happy. When I found out, I cried, and I was just elated, you know, I was just through the roof. And my fiance, he was just so happy, and it was actually a surprise. I had read online somewhere, I can't even remember where, or maybe watched a YouTube video on another TTCer who had used an ovulation test, and it came up a strong positive, and she was thinking, you know, I'm at the end of my cycle, why would it be positive? And turns out she was pregnant. She took a pregnancy test, and that was also positive. So the ovulation test told her basically that she was pregnant. So to take a test, and that's how she found out. Well, I thought I would give that a go, since I did try my ovulation test for the first time this month. I decided to give it a go. I took a few ovulation tests towards what I thought was going to be the end of my cycle. It turns out that they were negative. Like, there was absolutely not two lines at all, and there was just the one line, the control line. And I thought that was kind of crazy, that there wasn't any form of LH or HCG or whatever in my system at all, and I was pretty bummed about it. So on Friday, the day that I found out, I basically, I had bought a kit that had, it had 20 ovulation tests, ovulation predictor tests in the kit, along with one bonus, like extra, you know, pregnancy test thrown in there. And I just decided, you know, I woke up that day and I just decided, oh, hey, you know, I'll take this. Why not? You know, my period's due any day now. I'll give it a go. So I took the test. I dipped it in. It didn't show up right away, so I just assumed it was going to be like all of the other ovulation tests and be negative. So I just kind of set it down on the bathroom sink, and I went to go watch Maury. I was excited that the show was coming on, so I just, you know, hurried up, set it down on the sink, and walked out of the bathroom.